Today is day 2 of the flip. So we hit a little snag yesterday, literally. We had this thing about, what, 45 degrees, give or take, and it stopped rolling. The issue is this, hold on, getting there. These 2x4s that I put in the middle of the frame here to mount the trunnion holders, whatever you want to call them, down. I screwed into a 2x4 and then I screwed the 2x4 down to the bench. Well, when I did my drawings, I didn't account for that 2x4 to be there. So as this whole unit rolled over, the braces I put in were actually too close, and it was actually catching the edge of the 2x4 right here. So I had to get my saws all out, and I was able to trim it once I finally found out what it was. And took a little while, a little aggravation, swearing, yada yada yada, but it just got too late, and we were all getting tired, so we decided to just right the boat back to where it was. We called it a night. We're getting a fresh start this morning. So yeah, so this morning what I'm gonna do is I just gotta go around and just trim like 1.5 inches off of everything near the edge. Like here, just trim the end of the 2x4, a couple little spots on the top of the boat, and the same thing on the front wheel here. Other than that, that shouldn't take too long, maybe half hour, 45 minutes once we get going. But that was our main issue yesterday, and hence why we are on day 2. Everything did seem to roll pretty well, for the most part. You know, there's a little bit of pulling involved, but it seemed pretty well balanced as far as, you know, I can say. We got it about 45 degrees, and before it hit, like, I'm actually able to just grab the other side and just pull down, and the whole thing righted itself. So if that tells you, like, we did pretty well on the whole center of gravity, I think. Again, we're not all the way there yet, so we'll definitely give you updates on the end of this. For any other comments or whatever, observations we make as we go. So, and I don't know if we did a walk around as far as how we're doing it. So we have snatch blocks here on the wall. In this snatch block, obviously there's a rope. The rope runs out to a post on my trailer that's hooked to my truck as well for weight. And we're actually belaying off of that post. I was originally going to use a winch to crank this thing over, but seeing as we got it as high as we did, we figured the center of gravity was actually going to be pretty high, and it was pretty much going to flip itself. And we're pretty close to that. Like I said, a little bit of pulling, not a big deal. So I have one of those on each side, another one here, and just a regular snatch block off of Amazon. And again, that one goes to the trailer as well. So one's pulled, one's belayed. We put it over the top of the boat, and the thought behind over instead of under was if the center of gravity gets beyond these trunnions here, the rope will actually kind of hold it back onto the trunnions, as long as we go nice and easy. So yeah, over the boat, and that'll hold it on the trunnions. If the weight goes over a little bit, you know, until it fully rights, there will be, like, at one point when this thing's sideways, like true 90 degrees, the hulls will be, you know, over the sides here, and it'll probably still be just about in line with the trunnions. But again, safety, we're trying to do this the best we can safely. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it. We're just gonna keep on plugging along this morning. I got a few more things to trim out. I got to climb up on top again. We're securing everything right now. I have both ropes tied off. They're wrapped around that post, then they're cleated on the trailer. I also have clamps on all 4 trunnions to kind of lock everything in place on the outsides. So this thing really can't go anywhere. I might wobble a little while I'm up on top, but that's nothing to be worried about. So yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm gonna trim everything up. I'll probably do that off camera here, and yeah, we'll give it a go again. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. It doesn't cost a thing, and it does help us out for the YouTube algorithm.
to go.
Take a side, take a side. That one's running?
Yep, they're all going. Alright.
Stay the hell out of the way. Hold the other one. Stop going. Hold on. We'll lock up on that post.
And where was?
Some slack on it. Everyone get a start.
Okay. Set of 45, where we were last night. Good. Do you need him to help you pull? 'Cause I think I can.
No, once it's over, it'll go. Good.
Because you need to.
Slack.
Because you need to pour yours up.
Huh? No, no.
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. All right.
The frame. Good.
That rope?
Let them out. It'll be tight.
This one. Should be there. Thank you. I'm not going to be able to pull much more from this.
Why?
I'm against that 2x4 right there.
You're against the 2x4?
Yep. Dun.
Where? What's
Alright,
against?
tighten that one up. Let me just rerun this rope real quick. The rope is against the 2x4 here. We're going to lose this rope. I already passed where we were yesterday. This one's fine. This is the other one.
Tight.
I'm making it tight. Let's see, I probably should do that now. Hold please. Yeah.
What?
I have to touch this off later.
The paint? I knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah, put the ropes off.
Yeah.
Alright, whatever.
We have some left.
Huh?
So we have some left.
I don't have to do a little fudge up on the fiberglass there.
Are you kidding me?
No, that's fine. We'll do it later. We deal with it later. come. Ready? Pull it up. Not too much slack.
Is it off?
Yes. Tighten that rope up.
Tighten it. More?
Got it?
Yep.
As far as you can get it.
Huh?
As far as you can get it. Got it?
I think so. Yeah, it's tight.
So what happened here was the giant wheel was walking to one side off of the trunnion and catching the 2x4 underneath, but with a little bit of finagling, Carl was able to use the crowbar to get it back in place, and on we went.
Should keep an eye on that.
Why not?
We're almost halfway.
Alright, slack. Yep.
Yeah, it's gonna go out, it's all now.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep. It's stuck. Nope. No more. Ooh, ooh. You want to check it or just keep going?
Make sure it's not coming off. Ah, we're there. We got this. We only got a foot and a half to go. Let me just adjust it.
Good.
It ain't going nowhere now. All right. Oh yeah. Look at the damn hoop. What
Yeah,
else
you're
would you
still
rather do?
under it, so be careful.
It's locked, it's alright.
Don't. Like, we're almost there, so
I'm just making sure it's not gonna fall off. That's it.
it's literally almost there. It's gonna be fine.
Huh?
It's fine.
I'm not saying it's gonna be fine, it's just this shit happens. Okay. Ready to go?
Okay. That's it. Don't hurry, man. We've got 5 minutes left on the recording.
There we gotta go. Foot and a half. Good.
Okay, slack. Slack. Slack.
Keep going.
Slack.
Keep going.
Need help? Need help?
Good, almost like that.
That's
Just
fine.
a little.
That's fine there.
Tell me when.
Keep going a little bit more. Good.
Good?
Good.
Alright, boys, flip. Have a nice day.
It looks so good. Nice job, guys.
You didn't let that loose
Good job
there.
trying to get through again.
Yeah, maybe I'll put a clamp or two on here.
Tighten it a little.
Alright, you can let the tension off that rope, guys.
Let
She's
it off?
locked out.
You said let it off.
I can't believe that worked.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
Oh, do we got some work now? I think that's after bearing compound. Just dug in a little bit. That was the bullpower. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a boat.
An upright boat.
An upright boat. That took all of 20 minutes to flip.
Yeah.
Now that everything went pretty good.
It looks so much better. Right side up.
Coming through. All right, we did have a little incident with the rope. Nothing too major. It's gonna take a little bit of patching, I think. Right here, and it might have just dug in, honestly. I don't think it ate through the glass.
Just on one side or both?
Just on one side. I think that's actually fairing compound I'm seeing.
Well, that's good.
So right here again, and it just dug in a little bit. That was the rope I was pulling on.
Yeah.
So yeah, there, and a little bit on this strake right there too, but I think that's just fairing compound. From the looks of it, it is. So if that's the case, that's great. 2 little fairing compound spots, touch it up. I have a little bit of extra paint, we can hit it later. And this is pretty good. And so because we set everything up when the boat was level, this boat should be level with the water line right now. So what I'll do is I'll double check with a regular spirit level on the water line here, up here. And if that is level, we should be pretty good to go. We have to level it side to side still, get it off all the crib in here. But yeah, she looks pretty damn good. Other than that, there was no major issues, no major damage. A little wobbly coming around, but nothing too major. And as you guys can see here, there's gonna be a lot of work coming. A lot of work.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about either, but so it is.
It looks so strange right side up.
It's like 9:30 in the morning, and I think I'm ready for a drink. But
should have had her bring Bloody Mary.
oh, jeez. So,
wow.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get a coffee. Thanks for watching. Blasting we have to do now.
I'm alright.
I'm still going to.
Kind of miss blasting, not gonna lie. Don't hit your head on the light again.
I actually have a little bit more room now.
Wow.
Huh.